Alright, it looks like we're going. Still have a lot of work to do, but hey, why not? Okay, let's get some food. I didn't eat yet today. So, let's get some food. Dogo. Let's get some food. So we're going to the local high-speed rail station. I haven't eaten there in like, I don't know, 10 years or something. So why not go and have a look? Why not go and have a look? I hope everything is all right and stuff. So yeah. Plants are growing. I have no idea what this will be, but I guess in a few weeks we'll know. I guess. It's not a big field or anything, but it is being farmed. I'm not entirely sure if I'm taking the shortest way, but it doesn't really matter. I hope everything is not too stuttery. If it turns out to be a bit too stuttery, I can still... There is some room to do something about it. But we'll see. Alright, so I think... I mean, I know the road approximately, I guess. I think we have to go here. It's a bit of a walk. I'm not entirely sure what there is to see on the way, but not much, I think. Taiwanese countryside. Yeah, some of these buildings, right, could use a little bit of a... I think some of them you can buy. And And you'd be surprised at how expensive they can be still. This one looks far more normal. Okay, I think last night with my dumb head, I ended up eating something at a High Life somewhere at night. Then buying 3 Snickers as well and forgetting 2 of them there. That was pretty dumb. Yeah. Very dumb. Okay, but I think it's essentially just straight on and then a turn right. Okay, so a little mini supermarket. Oh, they also sell bone. So those are like, it's some pastry kind of thing, like bread. And then the main one, they put red beans in it, and it's very sweet. There are other flavors. I don't really know. To me, it's a little bit too sweet, so I don't really buy it. But it's pretty good if you like sweet snacks. Yeah, it's a bit, enormous amounts of nothing. But it's nice and quiet. I need a bit of a rest, I guess. So they've got spring rolls here. The one is closed, by the way. Or is it that one? I'm not entirely sure. It's probably just that one. I'm not entirely sure. So this one was open last night. So they probably open like, what time is it here? Does it show? It doesn't really show. Anyway, it's somewhere in the afternoon. So yeah. Dude on a scooter. So it's probably, I don't know how long, it's probably a few kilometer walk still. Yeah, I didn't take the fastest way. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think, I'm not sure how far you can see, but there is like a second traffic light. I think we have to turn right somewhere around there. So we're gonna show you guys some other day. I'm gonna show you guys. So can you see it? Like, okay, so there is a green thingy over there. Okay, it says Xiaobinbin. So those are beetle nuts. They sell them. Well, they don't seem to be open, but like, or are they? Maybe. Well, I don't see anything. Anyway, it's like the local drug. It's very bad to your teeth. I'll show you guys one time how that works. It's nice when it's cold. I remember the really cold one. Because it does get, in the south not really, like, in the north it does get cold. Okay, it's right. Then it warms you up a bit. But it's very bad too. So but it's not very strong, like, you know, it's not, you know, nothing really serious. It's just really bad to your teeth. And, well, some other stuff. But anyway, I'll show you guys. Haven't done that in over 10 years. But it's nothing special. Political poster stuff kind of thing. Yeah, so let's not talk about it. I don't really follow it anymore either. So. This is moving. Oh, this is for probably like an old people who cares that kind of thing. Probably. I'm really hungry. Kind of curious what they have there. Like, they used to have sushi and Moss Burger. That I remember. I have no idea about. Surely they got some more. They used to have a bookstore. I have bought a book there, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So yeah, like what is it, 200 meter from here or something? You can see there's the intersection, and it probably says there, or he says there to turn right for the station. Yeah, this place does something with iron and aluminium, or aluminum as they say in another part of the world. But what exactly, I have no idea. It's also loud, so I'd rather skip it. Yeah, I can kind of see it now. So we're probably not too far away from the thing. So let's do it. So rooms for street. Oh, that's probably here or something. So there's a marked difference in, like, just look around a bit. Like, some buildings are really big. You know, you can clearly see them. Sometimes there are people living in it still. But like, you know, they could use some maintenance. So this is probably corn. Yeah, it really looks like it. Like it's corn. You can probably see, right? HSR station, high speed rail. 高铁台南站. Right. So let's do that. Let's do just that. Let's do just that. All right. So apparently we're going in the right direction. I'm a bit like, it looks a bit like this here. Yes. We got some whatever this is. I am no expert on this. But, okay, they're building something. No idea. So if you want to buy a house near a high-speed rail station, 10 years ago they were all empty, almost all, and it doesn't look to me that they all have been sold basically. So, so that you know, there is not much here though. And it's probably from here, it's like probably 14 kilometers to the city, well, to the city center, to like the main station, the absolute center. So it's still a bit of a distance. Yo, sorry, I just missed your message. I don't think I can scroll up. I should turn off the boat trick stuff. Anyway, I'm in Taiwan. I'm in Taiwan. Sorry if you are not a bot, because I didn't see your message. Anyway, I'm in Taiwan. I'm near Tainan. So this is going to be a technology company. Yes. Ah. No, you're not a bot. Cool. Sure. Welcome. No, I'm in Taiwan, near Tainan. So this is going to be like an AI, a tech company is basically building this thing. To put it very, very simple. Yeah, welcome. So I'm here. This is really countryside. It's near the main city here, but most definitely countryside. As you can see, it's very, this is not the big city basically. So yeah, welcome, Rebel the thing. It's nice for a visit, yeah. It's different. Where are you from? So you probably can hear that it's quite windy right now actually here. But yeah. Well, you can see it also. Like, let me stand still for a second. See, it's. Oh, you're from Utah. Well, welcome, welcome. That's indeed approximately like the exact other side of the globe. You're probably like 12 hours away, right? It's probably like night there, isn't it? Yeah. So this is like local countryside. It's there are very big roads and they're pretty empty, right? You know those famous North Korean pictures of Pyongyang. Actually, here it's like a bit like that as well. But this is countryside, not the capital of a city, basically. Yeah, so my plan, it's probably in the title, right? But like, so I'm hungry and we're just gonna grab some food. I'm like half testing the stream and stuff. So I'm walking to the high-speed rail station. There is a high-speed rail station nearby. I don't know exactly where, but it shouldn't be too far. It shouldn't be too far. Although I have no idea how far. Yeah, the chat shows up really big on my screen, so I have to fix that. But that's for next time. Dude, I wish I could do this as my job, seriously. I just started doing this basically like only a few days ago. So I find it, it's pretty relaxing to walk around. I like to walk around anyway. So, and then, look, there's a temple. So we're gonna my plan is just, I've lived here for 15 years or something, so I know the place like pretty well. Yeah, exactly. I have to improve a lot still. I literally, like IRL stuff, I have been streaming for a while, on and off, but only desktop streaming, right? Like gaming and doing some studying, basically. IRL, I'm learning. The stream is also probably a little bit like too stuttery still, right? So I like still have to work a bit on that kind of stuff, and, but we'll get there hopefully. Yeah, but I don't make many bucks out of this, as in I probably only lose money on this. But at the same time, it's a nice thing to do, and I'm not really into the insulting people business or making huge amounts of drama to to get viewers or something, or do like outrageous things. I'm more of a tourist actually. I don't work in IT. I'm like kind of a hobbyist. So I'm far from a professional, but I do know a little bit about tech basically, but not on any serious level. So there is we're reaching an intersection. Yeah, I think so too. The normal ones I like watching basically, as long as it's not all kinds of really weird stuff. I find them pretty. They're nice in the background. I would argue. I like gaming streams as well. There's not much gaming on Kick going on though. That's a bit of a pity, but on YouTube there is though. So I hope you like it. So yeah, you can see we have to turn left here. I'm not sure if you can see it, like HSR station. Left. There are folk racing there, it sounds like. Can't really see them, but like, you can hear them. Alright, so this is going to be a bit stuttery, but let's quickly cross the road. I don't really want to wait. Yeah, they are like. Let me cross the road again. It's probably on the other side of the road. We'll see. Yeah, those were short test streams. They were to the 7-Eleven, local 7-Eleven and stuff like that. There was zero content basically. Just me walking around, like basically where I live at the moment. Just walking for like 20 minutes or so. This is actually the first time that I'm actually doing something. It's not a very interesting spot, to be honest. It's like a train station, right? But it's at least something. Visitor sightseeing wise, Taiwan versus China. Well, it's not really a comparison because Taiwan is small. Utah is probably bigger than Taiwan, right? I'm pretty sure it is. And China is huge. China is like, apart from the characters, it's like you can just compare it with. There are like many different countries actually. Like you go to the north, it's very different from. I've been there a few times. Not many times. I'm mostly in the south. But like every place is different. Japan I've also been a few times. Japan is very, very different from Taiwan and China. I was in Japan. I was invited by a friend for like I was there for 10 weeks. I just got back here in Taiwan basically. I was in Japan for 10 weeks. I really liked it. Although I'm not used anymore to real winter. This is Taiwanese winter, but it's like 20 degrees now or something, right? But Japan is very nice to visit. It was the area where I was extremely beautiful. I've been to a few places: Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, and Fukuoka, and it is very hard to compare. Like Japan is like super organized, and China is a bit of a chaos, and then in Taiwan is somewhere in between, kinda. I don't know how to explain it, but it's all they're all different, very different places in the end. Like China is different from Taiwan, and Japan is more different from the other two. It's kind of, yeah. But I had a good time in Japan. I was pretty ill when I got there, and when I got out of there, I was still a bit ill, but like I was much better. Now I'm much better. I'm able to walk around and chat with you folk online, basically, right? I wasn't able to do that like in September, basically. Yeah, have you been around here, the East Asia, Southeast Asia, or just South Asia or Asia in general, right? They are very different. It's pretty hard to explain how exactly. Just to begin with, the language alone, like, is completely different. It's not like, you know, like English and German, but it's almost the same. It's like completely different. Very different, and there are many things that are different. Japan travel a lot to right now. Yeah, well, this whole, apparently it's very fashionable or something. I don't really understand it. Japan used not to be a very big tourist destination, especially to, I mean, not to Chinese or Taiwanese or like people from Korea or. Yeah, so they're racing here. I can't really see it. You can probably hear it as well. Hang on. So they are like racing. I don't see it, but. And there is a track here. So it sounds like scooters, I think, or motorcycles or something. Probably only become more popular. It's a very interesting place. I mean, I used to think that like, I used not to really, when I just came to Taiwan, basically the first few years. I mean, it's almost 20 years ago when I first came to Taiwan, got to Taiwan. I wasn't really thinking about ever visiting Japan or something. I mean, if you have the opportunity, then you should do it, because how often do you get in Japan as a Westerner, right? Like, never. Right? But over the years, I've been a few times. And it's actually, it's a nice place. Let me see, hang on. This building, ICC Tainan. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. Tainan. It's some center. The bigger Tainan area, and then 会展中心. So yeah, they do expos and stuff there. They probably built it because it's near the HSR station. We're pretty close. HSR station, right? It says there. Oh, you see them? Yeah, I can't really see them. Yeah, they like their racing here. They're very much into it. Oh, I think that's the station. There. You can probably also go right here and then left. I don't know. We'll see. We'll follow the road signs. Follow the road signs. I think if you can see it already, I'm not sure if you can, but I think over there is the, how do you call it, the station. Is the stream very stuttery, by the way? If I may ask, is it like? Is Taiwan pricey to live in? Not really. Food is very cheap here. You don't pay restaurant prices for a meal. You pay much less. It depends a bit on where you live. Like, I live like really on the countryside now, in a pretty small room, so I pay almost nothing. I mean, I do pay rent, obviously. It's not nothing, but we're talking pretty cheap. So if you live like that, it's pretty cheap. I mean, if you go live in the big cities, especially Taipei will be more expensive. Taipei got really expensive. That's also already like some 15 plus years ago, after the economic crash and stuff in 2008. Then what happened was, Taipei to cut things short, Taipei got really expensive. Taipei has always been a bit more expensive than the rest of Taiwan, but the difference got even bigger, basically. So the equal answer is, it depends. But if you want to, you can live here for cheap. So that is the short answer. So this is well maintained here. I mean, I'm not sure if you can see it, but like, it's pretty neat. I think I'll cross the road and then turn right. I think that's probably how it works. Yeah, the food here is cheap, so you don't pay like, I don't know, $15 for a meal or something, like 15 USD for a meal. You pay like, if you want to eat, well, we're gonna eat soon, so you will see. That place will be a little bit more expensive because it's, but if you have like local food, you for under 3 USD, you can get like a serious meal, basically. Let's wait here for a second. How far are you from the closest big city? So this place is probably like 15 kilometers or something from Tainan. Tainan is the biggest city, the big city around here. Kaohsiung is like the province itself. We're very near the border of it. 19 USD. Oh, you can get like here a very decent meal for 3-4 USD. If you really want to go cheap, you can get it for 2, basically. You can get a very decent meal for 3. We're in the. Well, let's check it, right? So there is probably, you can probably already see it. It looks very modern, right? Behind the trees. Like there is the high-speed rail station, and no. Taiwan is an island. That's why it's not being controlled by Beijing, because it was blocked. So the whole mainland got reunited, basically, with one exception, Taiwan, basically, because there is a little thing. Independence, yeah. Well, officially, this is also China. They are fighting over who is China. If you look at it officially, in reality, so that was the status quo for like 49 till when? Let's say approximately 2000, more or less. Let's say 1990, 2000. And some people want independence, but yeah, it's a bit of a complicated story. Yeah, the Republic of China, you get the People's Republic of China, right? And okay, the People's Republic obviously are the ones on the other side of the pond, and this is the Republic of China. Yeah, and the society is actually pretty mixed about this, but it used to be like not really pro how do you call it, unification, but pro like we are Chinese, but the younger generations, they are more pro, let's say, Taiwanese independence. But But yeah, that is a complicated thing basically. It's pretty safe here. Like in the city in Taipei and stuff, let's say a woman can walk alone at night. You know, even in the Netherlands where I'm from, that's not the case everywhere basically. So, and the Netherlands is pretty safe, I guess. I mean, then yeah, it is complicated. It is, and even if you would let the people pick, then the threats they make on the other side are pretty serious. They could have, if they wanted to, they could have gotten independent like for decades. But in those days, the Nationalist Party basically was like I should have waited. It was like a dictatorship, and there was like permanent martial law basically. And they were like the leader of them. They wanted, their goal was to, you know, however possible to get an army and reconquer the mainland. That is really true. So they could have gone independent, but that was not their goal at the time. In those years, it would be easy to declare independence. Nowadays, it's different. So yeah. So I think we're at the station. It's still a fair walk, but it is crazy. The history is pretty weird. Yeah, but nowadays it's different. So nowadays many would like to declare independence, but it's not going to happen. So what is most likely is that the current situation will just go on for at least a few decades. And then I have no idea, but you know. So, okay, I haven't been here that's not true. I was here for a very short time a few months ago. But I haven't really been here for like over 10 years. Okay, so let's check this out. There is a butterfly love, whatever that is. There is a Starbucks. Yeah, they sell like called Qingsi, like coffee shop food kind of stuff. Light meals, Qingsi, something like that. The native language, so they speak Mandarin and Taiwanese basically. So the national language is Mandarin. I'm fluent in Mandarin. You will hear it soon. The local dialect I only understand a little bit. It's quite different from Mandarin. I studied it a little bit, but not really. Like a very long time ago as well. There used to be a sushi place. That one is gone, I think. So there is a 7-Eleven. Moss Burger. I'd probably go for the Moss Burger. Let's see what is up there. So this is how you go to the trains basically. But I think we'll go for unhealthy food. Moss Burger. So Moss Burger is a Japanese chain store. So sounds like, you will see, it's like a Japanese McDonald's basically. So let's check what they. Oh, so there they sell like Japanese biendang bento, like lunch boxes, but they're more for on the train probably. So that's like a bit over $3, 120 NT. Oh, and they sell other stuff. Ooh, and these are more pricey basically. But you can get here, you can see like these are these lunch boxes, and they're like normal meals, and they're like yeah, so they're like $3 basically. 我只是看一下而已，不好意思。好的。